In the beginning of the story with the character of Ban, we see the couple Ban and Suji who are fighting with each other over something. Now the fight between these two gets so intense that Suji breaks up with Ban and leaves from there. The next day Ban goes to his college and there he sees Suji with some other boy. Ban tells Ban that till yesterday we both were together and they were promising to always be together. But you were with someone else. Till yesterday she was kissing me but today she is kissing someone else. After this his friend Sean comes there and tells him that you should woo a beautiful girl so that whenever Suji sees you both together, she feels jealous, but tells Benson that now he is not in a condition to be with someone else. After this, the sister goes to his 8th class and even there he makes paintings of Suzy only. The sister was missing Suzy a lot, so one night he calls Suzy and asks her if they can be together again, but Suzy refuses and says that now I am with someone else. After this, the sister is very sad. He starts living there and he just sleeps in the semolina bag day and night due to which Becky stops sleeping. He tries a lot to sleep but Becky does not know why he spends his time at night by reading books or watching TV. Then one night he goes to the grocery store to get the note and there he sees a notice on which it is written that Becky is on night shift. He was asked to go for an interview with the store manager. To work, staff is required here. Now the bank did not get any sleep at night, so Ben thinks that it would be better to work here to pass the time. Then Ben goes to the bank and the manager selects him to work there. From the next night, Ben starts working in the store. Along with Ben, a girl also used to work in the store, whose name was the name as Sharon. Sister has noticed that whenever Sharon used to come late to the store, I used to call her to my cabin and tease her. After this, Sister tells us that here in the supermarket the time passes very slowly, therefore the employees working here adopt different methods to pass the time quickly. Like Sharon puts tape on her watch so that she can keep track of time. So that the time passes quickly and no one gets to know about it. Apart from Sharm there are 2 more employees working in the store. One's name is Matt and the other's name is Barry and both of them keep doing weird things in the store and in this way they also pass their time. Now it had become very difficult for the bank to pass time here. That's why the bank has a superpower a cast one time puts it in the fridge after which he starts taking off the clothes of the beautiful girls who come to the supermarket and starts drawing them. He tells his sister that girls seem to be the most beautiful creations in the world to him, so he only draws of girls. Now he used to pass his time by drawing girls like this and when he brought the time back to normal, he used to feel very sad. You don't have to do much work in the store. Time kept passing and because of this the sister had hunger. Now like this some days passed and then the lions also came to her. Then the sister looks at herself and says shyly that she is feeling very hungry, so is this the power of this sandwich? One day when the bank comes for work then there. A sandwich comes out of the locker and while she was eating a sandwich, her sister was watching her. And sister's mother has a crush on her. I feel Jane after that I went to the store. When I come there he gets berries and don't. We meet there and then we call Med Bank. Is that tonight he is going to a movie with the stars. Is going to see after which he will share. Sister will be very happy to hear that we will be intimate with each other. He feels grown up and he thinks that whenever if a girl likes then that girl she leaves him and goes away, the sister tells that. When he was young, he used to like a girl but he could never tell her his feelings. One day the girl's hand got broken and it was plastered. When the plaster was removed, a lot of hair was found on the girl's hand. Now seeing this, then all the boys in school started teasing him. One day the sister comes to the girl and he tells her that whatever you or I like a lot. Do you look as beautiful as me? Will you be my girlfriend now? Hearing this the girl gets happy and says yes to him. After this the girl takes the boy behind the school and tries to kiss him but the boy does not kiss her and gets up and leaves from there. The boy tells the girl to come to the same place on time from tomorrow after which we both will kiss. Now the next day at this time, he goes behind the school but he sees that the girl has not come there. After this, the next day he comes to know in the school that the girl has left the school and she has shifted to Antarctica forever. After this we see the store manager who has a bullet with him and tells Bun and the rest of the employees that tomorrow one of our footballs will be teams are not able to play matches properly because nobody knows how to play football there. So he freezes the time then. There is a match then next we all go to play the match but there Ben and his sister were there now Ben was very bored with the game. he goes inside and sees there that all the people are frozen, but then he sees that one man is still shaking. Then when the manager goes to that man, the man runs away from there. After seeing this, the manager comes to know that this superpower is not only with the manager but other people also have it. Then the manager comes back to the ground and makes the time normal, but as soon as the time becomes normal, the manager kicks the football and the football hits the manager's face directly. And blood starts coming out of his mouth. Then he takes the manager to the hospital, but before leaving he tells Benka to drop Sharon at home, but before going home he takes her for coffee and asks Benka whether something is going on between you and Math, but Sharon tells him that we are just good friends and both of us there is nothing like that, in which Shameless asks his mate if he has a girlfriend, to which Bobby replies that I had a girlfriend earlier but I have broken up with her a while back. After this, Bobby goes to drop Sharon at her home, and before going inside, Sharon tries to kiss her but Bobby was very nervous, so she kisses Sharon on the cheek, due to which she gets angry. Sharon smiles and goes inside the house. After this, the next day the manager calls all the boys to his cabin and tells them that after some time it is my birthday and I am throwing a party on that day, so all of you have to come to that party. Then the manager gives some money to the boy and tells him to arrange a stripper on my birthday. After this the sister goes to her, he comes to his friend and tells him that it is his birthday after a few days, so he needs a woman for his birthday party. He takes the girl to a bar and meets a stripper there, but she tells both of them that she has no time at all, but she has a friend who is free right now, so she will send her on the day of the birthday party. The next day Ben goes back to the store and freezes time, but this time he only makes paintings of Sharon. After some fear, Sharon comes to Ben and asks him if he will come with him to the manager's party. Ben says yes to him, after which Ben kisses Iron Mother and leaves from there. Now, ever since Sharon kissed Ben, Ben has been feeling jealous of Ben at night. I start to sleep very well, and then the next day, Mate and Barry called up their sister and had a chat with her. Prawn does this to the net bank. He's speaking from an art gallery and I like the bank drawings very much. So he wants to meet the bank tomorrow right now. Hearing this, the sister becomes very happy. After which he would go to her house to pick up the shares. And then both of them together go to the manager's. They go to a party and the sister also meets her ex-girlfriend Susie at the party. There, Shyness was looking very beautiful. So, Sonu gets jealous of her sister after seeing her with him. After a while, a stripper comes to the party and Sonu recognizes her as his childhood friend who had asked Sonu to go on a date with him. But when he asks her to walk, then that stripper too, she says yes. She comes to him and gives him. He asks her to get intimate with him, but Sharon refuses and leaves the place after abusing him. On the other hand, when sister goes to the washroom, she finds Suji there. Suji tells sister that she made a mistake and she wants to get back into a relationship with sister. After saying this, Suji starts kissing sister, but Banks pushes Susie away from himself and says that now I love Shireen. Downstairs, Sharon sees Sharon and Susie kissing and runs away from there. Seeing this, Band freezes the time and comes near the city. Now Banks was not able to understand what to tell Sharon. We see that it has been 2 days since he froze the time, but he still has the city. There was no answer to give to them then. Sister returns the time back to normal and the shame goes away from there. After that he goes to Sherlin's house to convince her but feels ashamed. She starts shouting at Ban and throws him out of her house. From then on, my sister throws me out. He starts feeling sad again and has trouble sleeping. Also the band will be back after some time. Sister goes to the gallery from where she came yesterday, then he tells the manager that you told me. He had called me here to see my paintings. On hearing this, the manager says that I did not do anything to you, and then the sister understands that he was on the phone during the day and he was joking with her. Then the sister says sorry to the manager and leaves from there, but the manager tells the bank that he is not taking any action against me.